Imagine say you meet some woman where you there you stay for 11 years. You promise am say you go marry am, but in that 11 years you travel go outside. But you they send money, make she supervise a 6-unit apartment block for you in East Legon. And she did a very good job, right? To the extent that you even gave her a unit, 2-bedroom apartment. Now it be like you no want marry again. You change your mind. So you tell the woman, say, hey, woman, I no go marry again. Come out from my house inside. The woman say no, and then you decide to use the court, right? Now, when you went to the court, you are asking the court that make it commot this woman for you. Now, the court with the evidence in front of it says that, no, but you promised this woman. Because of this promise, this woman left in house for Dansoma. Even all men that were after her, she had to shy them away because you promised her. And now you say make it left your house. Then the court said no. Because you promise and fail, you should give her 150,000, and for her legal fees, you should give her 50,000 Ghana cedis. So 150,000 Ghana cedis for promise and fail, and 50,000 Ghana cedis in legal fees, making 200,000 Ghana cedis. How is it that a man who wanted a woman out of his house is ending up paying 200,000 Ghana cedis in compensation? But in any case, does this not open the floodgate for similar suits to pop up?
I don't know if it's this generation or we are just woke naturally as people. People have become self-aware. Ye boom because in the past for a long time. I am sure some ladies saw these stories and they are like, I missed an opportunity. Especially those buggers who come down, marry, sometimes use their brothers or relatives as placeholders. Utimi wahaze now we wedding pioneer the nipa picture na esi unchen. Said that's your husband. You are married to a picture.
Virtual wedding.
They won't come to Ghana. They won't come to Ghana for a long time. Meanwhile, the person is living his or her life normally elsewhere. And you are here thinking you are married to that person. So imagine you seeing the person, he has promised you marriage, and didn't marry you for 11 good years. Forget the court issue. In that period, something bad happened there. How are you going to represent this person in terms of in front of their family? How are you going to present yourself?
But husband, boyfriend, I'm concerned. So a man can't decide on one thing and have a change of mind and heart.
Go to the proper procedure of doing it. But don't let me feel that all the years I've put in, all the things I've done for you should go to waste. In any case, we have a law in Ghana that says if you live with a woman for a number of years and you've even not married that woman, it is automatic. So there was a mistake of going to the lady's mother's funeral. And that's what she presented to the court to prove to you that even though you were not formally or legally married, you did everything a husband is supposed to do for a wife. And she also did everything a wife is supposed to do for a husband. The only difference here is that you've not married her, which the laws in Ghana currently frowns upon. So who advised him to go to court? His lawyer must be questioned. Because, we have to question his lawyer. Because some cases, you know from the word go that you are going to lose.
They are dead on arrival.
But you thought because you've not married the lady, you had an upper hand to go and then evict her. Now you're about you're just car. When you're a dime free, forerunner, car, free, 200,000, free, 50,000, free, 20,000 legal fee. Hey, this is a proper And I can imagine the number of months, the days, the hours, the time you had to spend going to court every day because of this issue. You just did yourself a disservice. And it's a big lesson to some of the men out there. You think you can take advantage of women. I don't know. Yako school and but still, some women are being taken advantage of, and it baffles me a lot. Why are you cooking every Saturday? Why are you cleaning for the guy every Saturday? Why are you doing things you are not supposed to do when you are not? Even when you are married to them, you are not obliged to do it.
A woman who is in love and the way of that one of the ways she can express her love is by being the dutiful, girlfriend.
It's fine if you want to express your love in that, but for 11 years, Jesus Christ, so how many years?
Like that.
Slavery, how many years did it take for it to end? 11 years, 1, 2, 3, 365 days times 11.
Right now, if you look at now and you compare it to the days of our fathers and mothers, you realize that even by 30, 28, 35, you see young men getting married, settling down, having family. But if you look at today's age, you will find a lot of 30 to the 40s who are not married.
And they're not bothered.
And they are not bothered.
Yeah.
And if you interrogate some of the reasons, they tell you that marriage is a loss to the man. And I am concerned about that because, and I'm looking at I'm putting this situation under the microscope where the court has granted this heavy fine on the man. Now I am asking, this is a man who saw you, fell in love with you and felt, okay, I could settle down with you. But along the way, probably certain things might have informed those decisions to change. And in all of this 11 years, now I ask the question, so was there an economic and emotional exploitation to the extent that it will warrant this penalty on the man?
So what came into the man's mind to take all of it from the woman, knowing very well that she has also invested time, resources, everything she needed to invest into that? Or now investment is only money? No. Investment is if you work here for 30 days and they don't pay you, have you invested? Have you invested?
Yeah,
of course, you've invested your time. You've invested your voice, your brain, everything. If at the end of the month they don't pay you, is your employer right?
No.
They are not. So why would somebody stay at one place for 11 years? And in your head, you think that it is time for you to kick the person out because you don't want the person again. And everything they've invested should go down the drain. Sebi. Especially those who think like that. Your sister, except for 11 years, everybody knows that Sister Akos is living with Bra Kofi. He is not married to the girl, but the girl is there doing everything a wife is supposed to do. Investing everything she has. You are the only man she knows. You've not even gone to her parents to do knocking.
Right.
And not to talk about the marriage. And you wake up one day, whether she annoyed you, whether she did something very bad, and you couldn't prove that in court, at least from what we have seen with the verdict. It's not like she went to cheat on you. It's not like she did something great for you to say, this one, dear, because of that, I want you out of my house.
I agree that you make the point that yes, I said she invested time, invested resources and all of that. But we would all agree that when we put these investments under valuations, there will be one that is greater than the other. There is that. I am saying this on the point that someone must be protected. So in a case okay, where romantic relationship gets to mix up with property ownership, who is to be protected?
It depends on what you actually put your head into. When it comes to me, it's a case-by-case basis. We don't just generalize it to say that you brought the biggest part of the money or anything. But why did you think that she was good to be a supervisor, a foreman, trusted her to build your house, trusted her to do a lot of things? And
people change,
So, even if, I'm sure it would have been worse if they were married. So this one, they were not married. No, look at what the law has given to her. You should thank your God that your instinct of not even marrying her kicked in, because this would have been worse.
Yeah, I mean, if...
Now, wait, when you were not married to her, now you were sleeping with her, you were telling her, go and buy cement for normal. Some of them are stealing it. She's fighting here. The sand is hitting her skin. You want to take advantage of all this, and when you're done, one morning you wake up, you feel like Me, if I were to be the woman, that house that the court has given to me, I'm going to make sure I get a man and come there. The man will come and park the car so that you see that a man is entering the house. Because right. And this craze about marriage to me, too, I don't get it. Some women are so obsessed with marriage, it's not funny. It's that bringing on the socialization. Everybody, and I would say, and I would like you're saying, we're in a generation where people don't care about marriage, and it's going to get worse. Why not? It's my body, my choice.
Is this not a threat to the institution of marriage?
Who cares about that institution anyway?
Oh, a lot of people do.
People are coming out of it. No, you want to enter.
Kingsley, don't you want to have a family someday?
We are not talking about me today, but I'm just saying that institution you revere so much, pastors and their wives are coming out of it. Hey, prostitutes are coming out of it.
Messy.
Everyday Ghanaian is coming out of it. But in that same vein, somebody is dressing like they are miracle right now, wearing wedding gown. They are obsessed about marriage. But so when you are duped like this, you're so free.
You know, with this court ruling, it got me thinking, and I am just realizing that so these things we used to play with, hey, our wife, we are married. When you are not married, well, I think it's important we take note of that, because now from this ruling, it tells you that once you make your commitment known, you must see it through. If not, there are repercussions and consequences.
Don't just go to court and go and say it with your mouth. You have to prove.
Yeah.
But lady, you know, a petty pan. I hear she brought tribute of her late mom or dad to the court. Like, she kept receipts. If you know you want to do this, make sure you have your receipts. Because courts, they are evidence-based. Because anybody can just come to court and be like, yeah, we once were in a relationship. But did I promise you marriage? How are you going to prove it?
Prove that.
Do you understand? Right. So don't just take this court case and be like, you might lose.
Well, there are other people who make the case that even the court was really lenient with the man for slapping him with.
Because I hear he's a rich businessman and he could have afforded.
No, but I mean that it shouldn't be. No, I mean that shouldn't be the criteria. The law is the law.
No,
the law is the law. And for the fact that he's a businessman would not change the criteria for which the penalty unit will be meted out.
A person like this, how many girls has he promised marriage to? A person like this.
Well, we don't know that.
No, we can't. We assuming. Say court na aka na asem ye na ekabi. E na make say, onipa say no, then a chese on promise 3 other girls or 4 other girls marriage, knowing very well that he's coming to kick this one out and bring a new one in. So
you also agree that the court should have the penalty should have been stricter, or
I don't know what the future holds. I'm not here for people to reference this video in future and say this is what I said. But I'm just saying, do unto others what you want others to do unto you.
Right.
Yeah, the you knew about there. Yeah, the you auntie about there. Yeah, the you mommy about there. If the answer is no, don't do it to somebody else. It's either you are in or you are out. But to keep someone's daughter for 11 good years and not marry that person. And the dangerous thing is such people, we don't advise them. Oh yes, people can cut their families off just because some family members are standing firm to say, let this guy come and see your parents and at least buy snap. And then this family will be like, oh, we recognize you as a husband and wife.
So why did she also, the woman, also did not do all of these things and make sure the guy had the ring on her?
She even said the guy gave him
promise ring.
It doesn't signify anything. But you can force the horse to the riverside.
You can't force it to drink water.
Especially in a culture where a man is supposed to marry a woman. No matter how a woman wants marriage, if a man doesn't come forward to say, I want to marry you, this is not Indian. You can't marry a man. Unless you fund everything. You can even fund all the things. Some people leave people stranded at their wedding day, on their wedding day all the time. Because literally you are forcing them to. And I hear it is sweeter in relationship most of the time. But the moment they put the ring on it, after 2 years, they are divorced. So some people are better off in a relationship, doing everything married couples would do. But the moment they say, I am married, then 2 years' time, they are divorced. I just don't get that thing.
So which is the best option now? Do you
Prepare best option one No.
No.
Do what pleases you.
Right.
But I think marriage is a risk, no matter how you look at it.
Okay.
Some women married, when they were going to give birth, they died. Some men married, they didn't survive the pressures of marriage, they died. So going into that thing, and I said, the future is not certain. You are just hoping. Those who celebrate 50 years of marriage, 70 years of marriage, what they may not be telling you is that child they had out of wedlock, and the woman secretly brought that child closer, or they compensated that lady and never heard from her, or one time a man slapped his wife, but they reconcile. They won't tell you those small details. Right. Yes, I know there are some that are near perfect, but the institution of marriage, waking up to seeing your face, if I'm to see you Monday to Friday, the people you work with, they give you mood swings sometimes, because they are just tired of you sometimes. Yeah. You are not in the mood. Sometimes you don't want to talk, but Dennis is asking, how are you? Charlie, the documents you send now. Charlie, the people that are saying, what's up? You are tired. Yeah. A place where you close and go back home, you are tired. And you are seeing this person every single day.